Hey guys, and welcome to this exclusive episode of Weekly Mastermind series. And in this particular episode, we are going to look up at what all we saw in last 1 week, that was third week of July month, as well as what all we can expect in the next week, that is last week of July month, based on which are we going to head up towards all-time high zone with very good green candle, or are we going to look up at an indecisive candle on a monthly time frame, or are we going to look up at the bearish candle? That's what we are going to analyze in this particular video. So make sure you watch this particular video till the end and take as much notes as you can, because this particular session has changed a lot of lives based on how they do the analysis, and it can change your life as well. So let's begin with weekly mastermind for 23rd of July 2023, where we are going to look up at first market index, what are the current outperforming and underperforming sectors, what are the last week weekly gainers and losers from Nifty 50, what are the current trending and tracking stocks for upcoming week, as well as some of the cup pattern stocks like previous cup pattern stocks which we have discussed in weekly mastermind sessions itself. So market index, as you can see, Nifty, Sensex, and mid cap 50 almost around 1%. Bank Nifty has given almost move by 2.80, which is a very good sign. And even in last 1 week, banking stocks have started showing move on the positive side, which is a very good sign for like Indian markets. Next, we have India VIX up by 7.58 and USD INR is down by 0.13, which means no such signs of bearishness, no such signs of panicness. The only thing which we have seen so far is slighter consolidation zone in all the indices based on weekly time frame. Next, we have Nifty 50, monthly above 60, weekly above 60 with proper squeeze open on the upside and continuous walk off the band. And on daily, it is heading towards formation of higher tops and higher bottoms. And maybe by Monday or Tuesday, we can see slighter retracement, and then it can take support of 60, or else from this point of time itself, it can furthermore move on the upside. But the probability for Nifty 50 to break 60 on the downside in terms of RSI is very, very less, because the overall perspective of the market is completely bullish. Although we can see slighter retracement or a consolidation zone, but not like a big move. Next, we have Bank Nifty completely above 60 and like monthly, weekly, daily above 60. And on daily, it is forming higher tops and higher bottoms. And in last 1 week, it is heading towards formation of higher top. And on Nifty 50, we are having formation of higher bottom. After formation of higher tops, now we are heading towards higher bottom. But on Nifty Bank, we are having formation of higher top. Next, we have sector specific. IT was the worst performer, 3.47 on the downside. Then we have some of the sectors like Bank Nifty. We have energy, pharma, and media, which gave almost the move of uh, in between 2 to 3%. Then we have metal and reality, which gave move on the lower side, but not that bigger sign of panicness. Next, we have auto on the flattest side. Then we have FMCG and infra almost on the positive side, which is a good sign for overall perspective. And if we look up at Nifty IT, the only sign of concern right now, like the only people, those who do a lot of backtesting, they will be able to understand in the simplest manner that on monthly it has resisted to cross moving average. On weekly, it has resisted to cross this particular trend line and RSI 60 as well. Although on daily time frame, it started showing momentum since last 2 to 3 weeks. But if you look up at the medium term and the long term trend, then right now it is resisting. It will take some time in order to take that particular pull, and after that itself we can expect further momentum on IT sector, but as of now we can avoid it. Next, we have Nifty Auto, monthly, weekly, both are above 60, and on daily since last 2 weeks it is completely consolidating. And furthermore, maybe in upcoming week uh we can see slighter retracement as well, or maybe we can expect moving average support. If this sector has to perform well in upcoming quarter as well, then it has to take slighter halt, because based on sector rotation, maybe auto, infra, or maybe FMCG and reality, these were the four sectors which were outperforming in last quarters. So maybe in next quarter, these sectors can maybe consolidate or give slighter retracement. But as of now, auto is taking a halt, so we can avoid auto sector. Next, we have Nifty Metal. Monthly, it is freshly breaking out of 60 above moving average, good sign. On weekly, it is freshly breaking out of 60. Although in last week we saw red candle, but it is above 60. That's a good sign. And on daily, it is heading towards formation of higher tops and higher bottoms. And the big, like a good sign for metal stocks is that on metal sector, we are having lower time frame, which is pulling the medium as well as the long term trend. And maybe on the daily time frame, we can see big moves on the upside and on the downside, which are going to, like, overall perspective. If you look up at the broader perspective, then it is pulling the medium and the long term trend on the positive side, and maybe the Nifty metal sector can be the outperforming for next quarter. Next, we have Nifty FMCG monthly, weekly, daily above 60, not as similar as of auto, because on auto we are having consolidation, but on FMCG we are heading towards new high formation. Next, we have Nifty Energy monthly around 57, 58. Weekly has freshly broken out of 60, and on daily it is forming higher tops and higher bottoms. And on monthly as well, it is freshly breaking out of moving average, so which is a good sign for energy sector. Next, we have Nifty Pharma monthly fresh breakout of 60. Squeeze has freshly opened up with good green candle, and daily and weekly are pulling the monthly time frame, which is a good sign for pharma stocks. As of now, no such signs of concern on pharma. We can just keep holding those positions. Then we have Nifty Infra monthly, weekly, daily above 60, completely forming new highs. Then we have Nifty Realty monthly. It is around the resistance zone, and maybe based on weeklies, maybe based on weekly time frames, record session count, we can see slighter consolidation zone, or maybe like a retracement. As you can see on daily time frame, it is completely consolidating since last 2 weeks. But let's see how it performs. Maybe it can take moving average support and 60 support, or else it can break down of both of those. Next, we have Nifty Media. After formation of base for 4 months on monthly time frame, in this particular month, it is about to break out of moving average, and furthermore confirmation will be in upcoming month. And on weekly also, it has freshly broken out of 60, almost out of the band. And on daily, it is forming higher tops and higher bottoms. Next, we have weekly best performers from Nifty 50. We are having Kotak Bank 5.41, SBI up by 5.25. Then we have LT, NTPC, Yes Bank, ICICI Bank, Dr. Reddy. Almost we are having like banking stocks itself. Next, we have weekly worst performers. We have Reliance down by 7.37 based on demerger from Geo Financial Services. Geo, based on their demerger. That's why it has given move by 7.37 on the downside. Otherwise, it was completely in a bullish move. It was giving very good highs. Then we have Infosys down by 6.62. Then we have TCS, HCL Tech, Hindalco, Tech Mahindra, and Hindustan Unilever. In best performers, we are having banking stocks, but on worst performers, we are having IT stocks, like as the dominating one. Then let's have a look at trend following stocks, which are monthly, weekly, daily above 60. We are having India Mart. It is freshly breaking out of all the three time frames, which is like a very low risk, high reward trade. And even similar is the stock which we executed, I guess, on 3rd of July. The stock name was ONGC, based on which we entered at monthly, weekly, daily, all the three time frames were freshly breaking out, and that particular position is also performing well. And even furthermore, once the trade gets over, I'll be sharing on YouTube videos as well, like a full overall analysis. And the best part about these stock is that on daily time frame and weekly, you can see a very good volume after so many weeks and months. Similarly, for McDowell N, we are having monthly fresh breakout of 60, small cup breakout, weekly forming new highs, and on daily it is forming higher tops and higher bottoms. Again, volume is very good. Although on Friday we saw slighter indecisiveness, lots of stocks were moving on the downside, but there are a lot of stocks which are also forming new highs with very good volume, which means there is something inside it. There are some of the institutions which are participating into this particular bull run, because price can be hidden, but volume cannot be hidden. This is one of the nugget based on volume. Next, we have L&T. Even this is one of the best performer from last 1 week, where monthly, weekly, and daily all are above 60 with very good volume. Then we have IDFC First Bank, monthly, weekly, both are above 60 with very good demand. And on daily, it is around 60, around the trend line resistance. Once it breaks out of that zone on the positive side, then we can expect further momentum and low risk, high reward entry. Then we have Shriram Finance, monthly, weekly, both are above 60, but volume is not that good. But still, the demand is higher as compared to supply. And on daily, we are having like a consolidated higher tops, higher bottoms. And furthermore, in upcoming week, it will decide whether the squeeze is about to open or it is going to break down of moving average. Next, we have some of the tracking stocks for upcoming week. First is Hind Petro, where we are having monthly exact resistance of trend line and 60 resistance as well. This is like a make or break situation for Hind Petro. On weekly and daily, it is already sustaining above 60, but let's see how it performs and how it conforms. And even this is the zone around 301, 302. This is like a trend line resistance. Once it breaks that zone with proper breakout, then we can have a look to this. Next, we have BSOFT, monthly around 59.60, and fresh breakout of moving average. Weekly and daily are already above 60, so that is also a good sign. Next, we have Apollo Tyres, monthly, weekly, both are above 60. And on weekly, it is consolidating around moving average, and it is slightly below 60, but not in a bad manner. but still it is slightly consolidating. Furthermore, once we have a proper demand, bulls are taking charge. We can see like a proper moving average support and sustainability by the formation of higher tops and higher bottoms. Then we have Astral monthly above 60, weekly freshly taking RSI 60 support, and on daily it is about to break out of 60, and let's see how it performs. Next, we have Bharat Forge monthly fresh breakout of 60. Weekly has resisted to cross 60, and on daily it has given slighter retracement. But the best part is that it has taken moving average support, which is a good sign, based on which once we get proper confirmation on daily time frame, we can execute the trade with very low risk, high reward with small quantity. And by the time it breaks out of 60 on weekly time frame, then we can enter few more positions as well. Then we have previous cup pattern stocks, which we are tracking, which we have discussed since last so many weekly mastermind sessions. First, we have M&M Finance. The resolution point is around 325.5, and current market price is around 312.75. And even on this particular trade, if you can consider the exact entry point is yet to come, and let's see and let's wait furthermore for the confirmations, because until and unless we don't get proper confirmations, we are not going to enter the trade. Then we have PFC, which is already performing well, and the resolution point was around 192.5, because this was like a double cup breakout, but we have taken the resolution point of the bigger cup, and the current market price is around 227.40. Since last 2 weeks, it is giving consolidation zone, but let's see how it performs well in upcoming week. Then we have Ashok Leyland, proper breakout of 60, and even in our community groups as well, I have texted since last 2 weeks that Ashok Leyland is like a make or break situation, where once it breaks on the positive side, once it breaks out of the resolution point, then it can also get converted from a swing trade to a positional trade as well. Because in our community, first we entered in the form of swing trade, and then right now we are heading towards like a semi-positional, and as and when it gives move on the positive side, we will keep trailing the profits, and by the time we get proper move, we will change it to positional trade as well. So resolution point was around 169.5, and current market price is around 182.40. And this is it for this particular video. This is it for this particular week's weekly mastermind session. I hope that you have got immense value and clarity from this particular session as well on what all we saw in last 1 week, as well as what all we can expect in upcoming weeks move in terms of all the indices, all the sector specific as well as stock specific. I hope that you have got immense clarity, and if yes, make sure you share your biggest takeaways below this particular video, and share this particular video with your friends and loved ones. And thank you so much once again for staying till the end of this particular video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, live fully, love openly, and make the difference today. I wish you joy and abundance in all you do.